Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm Evil Bob, your resident head in a box, welcoming you to Thursday Modern, live from Titan Games, the Casbah of Peoria Gaming, where card floppers and dice chuckers live in harmony. Tonight we have some very special magic for you tonight. Master Snow has actually joined us on a Thursday, not live via satellite, but on the table. So, Snow is indeed playing Derp. That is what is there. But his opponent is Jordan Wu. And Jordan Wu is playing Blue Tron. Everybody does have 20 live to get us started. Alright. I'm trying out something different this time, trying to be more laid back and calm and open to anything that goes on, so let me know how you like it. If you don't, I'll try to change it up even more, because I am available for whatever you would like. And I'm going to go ahead and raise that volume up a little bit because I am being a little soft-spoken, and I want you to be able to hear me. So that being said, come along with me as we join some modern magic live from Titan Games, already in progress.
So that's the guy that the one we just killed is the one that shot the arrow.
The other one is holding a crossbow that is loaded.
So now it's starting off. Oh my. Let me go ahead and get rid of that.
I will. Am I within sight of him?
There's no poison in play at the moment. But there does seem to be a Seaman Visions in the graveyard. That's right, Master Snow's on the left side tonight. Jordan's on the left or on the right in blue. Snow seems to be down 2 life already, so good on him.
If the players don't finish the kill by the end of the round, basically.
Okay.
Oh, and as you probably already noticed, we do have a technical difficulty with the blue hand cam. Unfortunately, it's not working. I believe that there's an issue with the cable.
5, 10, 15, 20,
I'm gonna maybe try to jiggle the cord, reconnect it, see what's going on. Hopefully I don't lose. Well, if I try that, I know it's just gonna mess up. So instead, I'm just gonna get myself a little technical difficulty sign. But while I'm doing that,
So that brings up the other outlaw who will now shoot at.
and Snow's gonna thought scour himself to put more cards into his graveyard.
Rather inefficiently.
Jordan's sitting on an expedition map,
Drop his crossbow.
or his power plant, and a gemstone cavern.
Alfred.
Let's see here.
5. Got my bow.
You need to be that close to shoot at the guy with the bow.
You have to be line of sight. Yeah, that's the big thing. There's a wall there I have to get up.
Which one are you
Jordan Wu is on the blue.
I didn't realize there was
Jordan Wu's on blue,
They
playing blue.
dropped you the first one.
Or playing blue.
Alright. So, I'm not going to use script on that. So, point blank.
But he is also playing Tron.
19.
And that's unfortunate.
19 will hit.
6 for damage.
God, make a pincushion out of him.
Marcel.
I'm just gonna move in.
There it is.
Back wall.
There's good old Urzatron.
So you can reach him if you want to try to shank him.
Shank? What do you mean
Stab
shank?
him, stab him.
I thought he was way over
5,
there.
10.
I mean, I can.
do diagonal
Yeah.
five, or-
5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
And we're just going to shrink that down and put it underneath good old Jordan.
How far do I have to be from
But we do have Master Snow already
You guys
set
throwing
up.
daggers, or
Yeah, I was gonna dagger.
yeah, you can throw a dagger.
So just push me up towards that back wall, and I'll.
Alright, let's see if you're. What's the range you put on daggers? 20 feet?
That doesn't.
It's like 30.
No, range on daggers I think is 20. Might be 10.
Okay, get me within range of dagger throw.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, you want
And we're going to put in...
Crit,
no,
so
we
red.
already Derp Shadow
So roll again to confirm.
on there.
Typically, if this one is
It's a 13, and then I got a +7.
So 20, that will confirm.
Yeah.
so you double damage.
Okay, so that's a 1d4.
Dagger to the face.
Does it get sneak attack on that?
No.
I don't see it readily available, so I'll get that up and running
2
here.
plus 2, and then whatever critical. What's critical?
You roll the die again and you double your what you add to it. So you roll 2d4 plus double whatever you'd add.
So 6, 10.
10.
And Jordan plays down a Sundering Titan, and that's just going to send Snell into game 2.
To
Still up.
these rules.
Scooter.
He will continue guarding. I'm sorry, I don't know your character's name.
And Aura.
Eventually I'll get it down behind Master Snell. There we go. There we go. Jordan Wu gets game number
Open the
1
door and
in the
you act
books.
Absolutely last.
And he's off and running. That's a big old blue victory for Jordan Wu. I do want to remind everybody that Thursday Modern is filmed in front of a live Pathfinder audience,
I can't get near him,
and everyone's happy for that.
and
Jackie had requested to play one of my decks tonight, but so I brought her Soul Sisters, Norn Sisters. She goldfished a couple times and decided it just wasn't her flavor, so she decided to play Mill instead.
Okay.
I hope she's happy in her decision, and I wish her the best.
If I I was until it comes back to the guy's round.
Oh, until it comes back to him?
Yeah, that's what I was planning for.
So you're not, okay. So you are still essentially delaying.
I'm still playing.
Then that would bring us around to Karen.
You can get close enough. Yep. Well, +8.
25 will hit. You only roll again if you roll a 20. And he is quite dead.
We were right not to use spells.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes you were.
This one's good.
I wouldn't mind some healing. Oh wow, what a weird thing.
You know, you got the wand. Actually, you got spells yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm cheap.
Aside from him, who's injured?
Just him.
Alright.
The guy with like godly AC is the only one. that's
Because he
allowed.
got crit.
Recover 4.
I'll take it. Yay.
Oh. Should be right up in front. Up there it is. Okay, that's gonna do
Start
us.
looking around in this room. Okay. So those guys each had a potion of cure light wounds.
That's gonna explain the way the
and
the
4
lack
small
of a blue
secondary
hand cam.
poisons.
Unfortunately,
They also
the
had,
cord decided to decide
leather
it did not
armor,
want to
dagger,
function anymore, so
20
I
bolts
just got to
each, a
replace
short
that, and I
sword,
was not
and
prepared for that.
light crossbow.
Snells plays with his hand way up on the board, so it doesn't matter anyway, so I can't see it.
Give me a perception check for searching.
Snow goes fetching. And shocking, I'm assuming, because playing Derp Shadow, you just want to kill yourself for inexplicable reasons.
Wooden noisemakers that hang from pegs around the area, and a key.
Oh, excuse me. Got the hiccups.
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna get enemies to attack me.
Snell coming off a monster performance on Tuesday
And I'd like to grab my
by
You'll be
routing
glad
his
to know
opponents to a
that
2-0
both
victory.
These noisemakers and this key are specifically to deal with things on level 2 that is already cleared. What?
That's
Because
fine.
the people who live on this level have to go through level 2 to get here.
So there's really no point in this.
There we go. And we've got
And this, if
11
we're
people
doing
tonight?
This
1, 2, 3, 4,
the more
5, 6,
traditional
7,
way
8.
where it's not a
11.
DFS.
We do have 11 people tonight, so instead of just choosing random, instead of just choosing based on performances, I think I'm just going to fully randomize it. Unless, of course, Scooter comes up. That gets a reroll.
You do not believe it would.
Okay.
So Snell's currently sitting at 13 life.
But
Yep, not me.
Jordan has a massive Urza's Tower on the board.
And you go ahead and give me.
Snell plays a Grumag Angler and passes the turn.
Oh, jeez.
28.
Jordan is going
So,
to
as you
dismember
pass by Rogue,
the
there you see that
Grumag
corner
Angler to
statue
send that
in
fish to the
corner over
depths in
there.
which he came.
You think that there is a trap on it.
Okay, well, I am going to disable that trap because I don't want it to go. I don't want us to trip over a rock.
Good thinking.
and get
So
rid of
go
it.
ahead and give me your disabled device.
Just a moment, just a
I'm gonna
moment.
move out of the.
I really don't
blast
need it.
radius.
Snow goes fetching
I'm gonna
again
give
for
you
some
guidance.
land. 1, 2, 3. He's going to go down to 10. I'm imagining.
I guided
I'm
skills
imagining
level,
that. I
doesn't
believe
say.
that's what actually happened.
Oh my god. Well, it's a natural one, but it's a fort, but it's.
And then he's going to
technically
semen
a-
visions
So
to
you're trying to disable it,
let
and
us
it
see
sprays you with some
what we got coming.
gas.
there's
Go
Snell's
ahead
hand.
and give
Here comes the
me
Street Wraith. Cycle down
a
to 8
fortitude
life.
save.
And then we lost our road.
Plenty more where he came from.
And he does have a Culligan's Command and a Stubborn Denial
Any,
and
anything.
lots of other good removal in his hand. Just waiting for Jordan to play something down.
Disabling that.
Like,
Other than the 2 potions
Let's see, let's-
and what came
let's
into
switch
the
to
room
this.
with your companions.
what is
I'll
that?
give you guidance again. Disable it.
Okay. Oh, I still have to disable it.
That's what we
Oh.
don't know.
No, it
It's
is
something that only costs
it
1. I
has a
don't know
preset
what it is.
Okay, we'll still disable it.
manual, so it is. You can tell it's disabled. It was 1 shot.
Oh, okay, that's.
You disable it for us. Help me to identify the poison you gave it the contact then?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, make use of your knowledge.
A 24 on my alchemy knowledge.
From this perspective, it looks like Jordan does have a surgical extraction in his hand. Just
the antidote is for.
Okay.
You think it would cause fascination and
Snell thinking long and hard about how to proceed. He's got a lot of removal, but no threats on the board to get him through.
But having the antidotes for it is good to have.
And he's just going to pass
There's probably more
turn.
of this around.
I would say so.
Jordan looking to...
Yeah.
It is. It's very weird. It also has an onset of 10 minutes, but it's stopped by a single save.
Hey, stop by single savings.
Ooh.
A single save that is 1 higher than what you rolled.
I saved.
Or so we
True. Oh, I guess it does point wisdom damage too if you fail. So
That's once.
that's slightly.
There's a power plant down on the
So
board
which
now.
direction are you heading to from there?
So we have tower, power plant, no mine yet. So Jordan's still missing his Tron.
You can open that door
That's
and
a
confirm
Greek
that
travesty right there.
that you know
That connects.
that connects, as you can obviously see that it does.
I recommend not opening random doors if we don't have to.
Yeah, let's keep going forward.
So we've got what we got a door in front of us.
So me and the rogue are first.
And I'll perception check the door for traps.
So coming around, you can see
Snell's going to try to...
this door here and more doors further down the hallway.
Would you be kind enough to check the door for traps?
Yeah, I would be more than happy to.
That's the one
I'll
you're
give you guidance.
heading towards.
We're going to surgical the Grumag Angler, which was the second target of the Culligan's
You
Command.
do not see any traps on this door.
I noticed this.
Well,
I'm getting a lot of twos.
Okay,
a lot of
okay.
ones.
The last time I kicked in a door, it ended poorly. So I'm kicking in this door.
This chamber is a small barracks with a pair of double bunks.
Jordan
and a
fishing
small
out
privy
all
in
of
the
the
north wall.
giant fishies.
Which you'll read right.
I see what he did there.
Yep, that's it. A small privy in the north wall. The eastern portion of the room is partitioned. with a
Seeing
pair of
what
cells
other
with bars
fun
made of iron
nasties
bars.
Snell brought in
Inside
against
each
him
is a
for
shiny
game 2.
book and a rusty bucket, and there's a creature inside here.
In the cells or in the.
Oh no, it's out in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I always forget.
And then Culligan's Command resolves, and now Talisman is on the board. That was all in response to the Talisman coming down, so he didn't have access to any further lands that he didn't really need at the time.
When that happens.
Uh-oh.
But there's a bizarre creature in front of you.
What's it?
Which I
Snow,
believe a
looking to
knowledge
cast a
die
derp shadow.
would
6 mana,
potentially
or 6 live.
identify.
Must have shocked another land into play without me noticing.
18 Dungeoneering.
You think this is a gibbering mouther?
Effigy.
The gibbering mouther, guys.
All right,
and
I'll fight. What's the
so,
gibbering mouther?
It looks like this,
Yeah.
Alrighty.
and you would get one question.
Brittle Effigy. Exile target creature. So that's what he's going for, is a Brittle Effigy. Wants to get rid of that derp shadow with an exile effect. So it's kind of like a colorless Mangara of Karndor, I suppose you could call it, without being legendary or white. One to cast, 4 to use. Brittle Effigy. Dismembering. Oh, he is 6. He is a 7/7. So you don't wanna dismember it. It won't do a diggity dang thing.
And it can shift the stone and earth.
Wow. A lot of weird things.
Snow goes drawing
So you telling that to all of us?
Yeah, I'll say it's got these things.
and goes
That
attacking.
would be our initiative.
Jordan,
It's like a
Snapcasters,
It's like a multi-legged creature, or what?
No, it's-
targeting
it
the
is an
surgical
amorphous
extraction.
mass,
News style.
all mouths and no, it's an aberration.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a congressman.
Yes, similar. Particularly in Illinois.
Snapcaster
anonymous.
is resolved.
Same as before, 15.
Still targeting surgical. Snapcaster gets terminated.
Physic.
22 for Physic, 18 for Super.
So now he's got Snapcaster on the board, but still targeting surgical. Before the surgical could be cast, he terminates the Snapcaster. Surgical still available to be cast.
Once again, you are going last.
Let's see what happens here.
Door, it's also down.
Still being attacked, but couldn't be declared as a blocker.
Karen, what's your bonus?
And we're going to get rid of the stubborn denials by paying 2 more life to the gods of life.
Can I still say
Paying?
it's soft-spoken to be around here?
There's no
Marcel?
reason to be sorry. 24.
And that is targeting the stubborn denial to get them all out of the graveyard.
Just leave me a spot at the front.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
try
have
to,
the move speed.
technically want to try to get behind you.
And stubborn denials come out of the deck now.
First round, if it hasn't acted yet,
Did I miss anybody?
I don't know exactly
He
how
has
sneak
14,
attack
I think
works.
it's
so that's
14.
why I have to
Yep, I
struggle
carried
with
you
it.
over Alfred, correct, yes.
Yep.
So Marcel, you're up first.
Okay.
Be able to get
Can I ask just a DM question? How does sneak attack work?
So usually sneak attack works when you are flanked.
And Snow gets through with his big baddie.
I will tell you this creature
And gets
has
pushed down to
amorphous
5.
quality. Its body has no critical organs to strike, and it cannot be sneak attacked.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to pull out my rapier, and I am going to.
And it cannot be critically hit either.
I'm going to pull out my rapier and just stab it.
Alright, so
Leave me a spot in front.
Yeah, I was going to say, move me over to like a side so I not.
yeah.
Leave some room.
Actually, you want to move further over to more spots since it's flat footed, can't attack yet. Because it's not gonna provoke attacks of opportunity right now. It hasn't acted.
Yeah,
Well,
you can
well, it could
Jordan
have-
takes his turn.
If I can range do it.
The combat replaces does specifically.
Snow has, well, he doesn't have stubborn denial available now.
Well, in 3.5 it didn't, but Pathfinder.
Jordan puts down
this
a
recently,
gemstone cavern.
current book,
No luck
this
counter.
Well, it does not take an attack of opportunity.
Good.
So
it
go
doesn't
ahead
count,
and
it
take
reflexes.
your.
And he is still missing that mine. He does not have Urza's mine.
20.
Couldn't find it game number 2.
23 will get.
But let's see if Snow has lethal here, or if Jordan has an answer for it. And swing for lethal, and Jordan gets taken down. Snow pulls out game number 2. Pardon me.
So apparently for 7
Snow pulls
years,
out game number 2, and now we're even going into game number 3. This is rather a good matchup. for two decks that I just absolutely cannot stand to look at. But other than that, they're very good games going back and forth, and no clear winner out of the gate.
So this has all-around vision because of its
And wrapping up
number of eyes.
Mayflowers on this 31st day of May, the Mac Daddy OG flower in Magic, the Black Lotus.
Made of armor.
Gotta start off, gotta finish strong.
Anything else?
Tune in Tuesday for a new theme for June,
That's the extent of my move.
Oh, I see.
Anything else?
and
Does anyone have a gaze attack?
I don't think it's gonna have like any linking, but if you want to try to guess what it is, I'm just gonna throw them up there and see if you can get it or not.
Yeah, I'll tell him to come to me.
If you're able to deduce what the theme is, I'll give you major kudos. If you're not, don't feel bad.
Is he actually
We're still gonna have fun.
No, it's a crocodile.
Karen.
Same type of move.
He's a Cayman.
Yeah.
Georgia let him have that.
It's a juvenile. Small size.
She's a 30. Yep. So then 30 is the second diagonal. All right.
Snow and Jordan shuffling up, getting it ready to get her done and get coming home.
I'm sorry, what kind of
I guess I can be deciding
piercing?
who to put up here.
Yeah, it's a dagger.
No, you hit rapier. Oh, so it's a rapier. Yep.
So you're piercing.
11 damage.
I was slashing.
I didn't
Plus,
punch any.
plus one rap.
Does it
If
seem
I
to
had
actually,
Yeah.
And let's see here.
It does not seem to do 11 points. But it does
We're gonna
seem to
put
do
a
some
numerical value. Snow,
Your also
Jackie,
did not
Jake,
seem to do
Chase, Andre, Mike, Zach,
and
Chris,
Resist.
Matt, and Jordan.
damage
Let's
to
see
that?
here. Snow and Jordan are already playing, so that leaves us with with 7 to choose from. So let's go ahead and
So,
maximum 7,
AC 12.
and we're generating number 5.
and AC
Deck number 5 coming out of the list. 1, 2,
Karen,
or take away Snow.
crit-
1, 2,
critical,
3,
but a
4,
critical
5.
miss, so
Mike
just a hit.
Wizakowski.
That is
Mike
1 point of
Wizakowski has
damage
been selected by the
and
random number generators above to be our next
23 to
deck
grapple you.
played up. And he, of course, is playing his blue-white control,
So you'll
or
grapple,
Woo Troll.
and then that is a 22 to hit you for the second fight. So another 1 point of damage. And then against the rogue, AC 9.
And
AC
Snow
12.
and Jordan are off to fairly explosive starts. Jordan starting with Island. No Tron pieces. That's a little surprising. Snow gets 2 lands, so he's probably shocked down to, let's see here, fetch, shock,
Actually,
fetch,
you never said
shock.
where you wanted
Is
to
he already
go.
at 14? Yes, he is. I know how to math.
Being grapples sucks if you are a fan of their weapons.
Yeah, she is.
And Snow's looking to pass the turn.
I will simply use a ordinary wand of magic missile just to go ping, and just do my D4 plus 1. 2 damage, of course.
Tap him down.
Anonymous.
Is that a
Did that seem to do damage, I assume?
Did.
Trinket Mage?
Every once in a while, people force damage doesn't go through.
Trinket Mage fetches
5,
out.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Chalice of the Void.
Bolt of fire.
That's a good one. That is a good
Make
one.
a ranged touch attack. Something that size ought to be easy to touch.
Let's see if Jordan can capitalize on that and get it down to take off Snell. Probably off 1s.
Oh,
That would be the smart play. Snell has to keep something up.
14, 15.
Some kind of counterspell because he knows it's coming down.
Will get it.
Yay.
And it does a d6 plus 1.
And Snell has Snapcasters, and there's a Gurmag Angler to go ahead and get rid of everything. So Snapcaster's off the board.
Is
And a derp shadow.
That's a
Oh, he must have shocked in
divine firebolt.
2 more lives, so.
Does seem to do 7 points of
It
damage.
does. Alfred.
So derp shadow down, Gurmag Angler on the board, so we've got.
Do I have a clear line of sight to the door from here? Is that sufficient?
Oh, I suppose
yeah,
I
that's
can get
fine.
my own.
Alright, so 5 footstep and flurry of blows.
You have precise shot.
Yep, and 20.
Chalice comes down for 1.
So that would be 2 attacks plus 5. 18. So 23.
23 will hit.
Alright. 3 points of
Seems to do no damage.
Of course.
And Snow's throwing a stubborn denial at it, which is going to get remanded, and Chalice comes down with a big ol' 1 counter on it. Takes a lot out of Snow's hand, so
And spot for you.
it does still have Snappy, which does cost 2.
Okay.
Got a magic weapon?
Call again command to go ahead and just take care of the Trinket Mage and the Trinket Mage and the Chalice, so there goes that threat. Neutralized. Snow also goes fetching, it looks like. To go get another one to send him to 7. And goes attacking. Jordan takes a big old 11 right off the board, so Jordan is sitting at 9. Snow looking to maintain control of this game and to taking his momentum from game 2 solidly into game number 3 here, and unless Jordan has some sort of an answer, Snow's just gonna reap the fruits of his rewards.
Everything I have is.
We were fighting on that, and like, I didn't get a bludgeoning weapon, and I'm,
Yeah.
it's like the standard thing on any sort of clerical character.
Oh, is it a heavy flail or a light flail?
Heavy.
Yeah. Well, so it has one-handed.
How
Yeah,
tough
you
do
can still do it.
How tough do we
okay.
think this creature is?
I'm beginning to wonder. He didn't seem like such a much, but now-
Jordan is transmuting Talaria
Well, I got
West
some alchemist fire that
to go get something.
This fire would hit everybody who's base
Never mind.
him.
Okay.
Including you.
Yeah, I guess I don't. I really.
And he's gonna go
Now
get
there,
the
it's gonna do the splash.
Okay. Let's hold off and we'll just stab it. Stab it again.
Academy Ruins. He's gonna cast, or he's gonna put Academy Ruins down into play, but and we're going to rift the shadow back to his hand.
Does not seem to do damage. Physic.
Damage it all.
No battle rage coming down, so 5 at Jordan's face leaves him at 4. And we're gonna thought seize. Ooh, wow, wow. Decisions. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take that, the Helm of the Host. Is that a Helm of the Host? No. Something from New Phyrexia. I don't know what it is, but it certainly is mean. Shadow comes back down, so 2 threats on the board that Jordan has to deal with. Does he have an answer? We do have Talaria West, or we do have the Academy Ruins up and active. Chooses to draw the card, and Jordan just doesn't have anything. Snow pulls out game number 3, takes this one 2-1 to go much higher up into
You can only
the standings.
use a light weapon if you're trying to attack. Alternately, you can use a standard action to try to break out of these rounds.
So, Master Snow picks up win number 25 on the year.
Character trying to
If
put
you
them out.
barbarian rage, you get more strength, which will help.
And Jordan Wu, who has been absent for quite a while, makes his way back into our good graces, picks up his 2nd loss on camera, so that's unfortunate as well. Anyway, like I said, Mike Wizakowski is up next on the board. Let's see here, we need to get rid of that and that.
Raging. I think, yeah, it was, that's the standard. The standard.
So,
So it could be
There's so many different things out there.
Master Snow and oh, I sent it way down.
So give you're attempting to break the grapple.
Wow, way down
so
there.
roll a d20
Okay.
and add your CMB. That is not sufficient. So now everyone within 30 feet needs to make a will save.
Am I within 30 feet there, George?
There we go. Alright, now we can get rid of it.
Would this be considered?
While we get ready for the next round to start, we're gonna
Jeff, what'd you get?
We're going to go ahead and remind you that Titan Games here in Peoria is the home of the Brown Oofy Preserve. Now, the Brown Oofy Preserve is a home. It is a refuge, a sanctuary for Ice Age brown Oofies. Now, these guys have been ridiculed and beaten down, and just no happiness has become of them since they were printed, honestly. I have taken it upon myself to rescue as many of these lovable, cuddly little brown Oofies as I possibly can, but I need your help to do it. So the address is printed on your screen right now. I just need you to dig deep in your collections and find your Ice Age brown Oofies and send them to Titan Games, care of the Oofy Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. Each Oofy received will get my personal gratitude and a shout out and a show on the stream. Doesn't that sound marvelous? I'm going to let people know that Mike Wizakowski is the one who is going to be on the stream next, and whoever his opponent is going to be up there as well. Nobody's popping in to say hey to me, so the round might be close to being over.
I got the same target.
But I'll be right back. And until then, I leave you with the background murmurings of the Pathfinder Society.
It's 2 attacks against them.
Well, there's 4 around.
Oh, yeah, because alligator.
So we're just gonna have to make some choices.
So against the War Priest, I have AC 20.
Nope.
I'm sorry, gesturing wrong. And AC 21.
Nope.
AC 20.
That hits.
So that is 1 damage and 13 to grapple you. And AC 20,
AC 20, it just hits.
1 damage and 21 to grapple you.
And this one is your CMD.
What's the C? Okay.
CMD 20.
20.
So you are grappled.
That sucks. This one weren't doing that much damage anyway.
I really
so-
wasn't.
No.
2, 3, 4, has 2 attacks left. So against the crocodile, AC 17.
No.
Basic, AC 25.
Yeah, that was
3 damage and 10 to grapple you.
no.
So you are grappled, nobody else got grappled. Alex,
Another magic missile.
are you confused?
Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, that's right.
So roll a D100.
Okay. I forgot I had the confusion. So I have a 65. Is that right, George?
Yep.
65.
65
Right in the middle.
is deal 1d8 points of damage plus strength to self with item in hand.
Minus 2 strength. That's hilarious. The one minus is good.
Minus 2 strength. Well, what was that? 1d8?
1d8 plus strength.
Okay.
Anonymous.
All right.
Oh, seriously, I would max.
I'm somewhat concerned that one of my party members may be eaten here. I'm going to cancel my previous plans. I'm going to channel positive energy. I'm going to exclude the monster.
You don't want to heal the gibbering mouth.
I'm funny that way. Now, I'm hoping that the channel will still affect the individual who's being digested.
It should, yes. I see no reason it would not.
Everybody within 30 feet of me recover 2 points.
I'm back to full.
Alfred.
Alrighty. Going to use a flurry of blows, shoot them out of place with blunt arrows in. I'm using perfect shot first attack. Roll on that one. Alright, so have a 19 and a 19. Wow.
19 will hit.
Well, alright. Hey, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Good. And second attack is a miss.
How come you had to roll 2 19s then?
I have an ability that I can, number of times per day for my level, I can roll 2 d20s on an attack roll.
Gotcha.
Oren.
I'm
Alright.
Don't roll a 65, you'll hurt
70.
yourself.
Attacks nearest creature. For this purpose, a familiar counts as part of the subject's.
So
So there's 3 things around me.
So 2 of them are 5 feet, the others are 7.5. Unfortunately, there's 4.
Yeah, just roll a die and see which one.
Well, which ones are we counting as closest? The ones that are
Directly
within 5
adjacent.
feet or 7?
Technically, an adjacent square is an adjacent square.
Okay.
So
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is reroll.
What, you don't have a 5-sider?
I do not.
6 again.
1, 2.
Okay.
What's your AC?
20.
Oh yeah. I'm betting that a 10 does not hit. Oh, 11 does not hit. No.
Marcel.
I meant to hit the
I have
monster.
a skill for escape artist, and
yes.
I use that
I'll
to
return
break the
the
ground.
So you substitute that for your CMB roll. So yes, you roll a d20, add your escape artist, and it goes against his CMD.
What's your escape artist, though?
If you got 12, it'd be 12.
So 12 is not enough.
Alright.
Physic.
Confused. So 41.
Does nothing but babble incoherently.
Fun.
Scooter.
Confused.
That's my third
Oh.
99.
Attacks nearest creature.
So there are 3 nearest creatures.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
Oh yeah, bring it on, Scooter. AC 23.
Yeah, it's probably not going to hit, but that's a 17.
Karen, that is your turn.
You're going.
You can stab it from the inside with a light weapon.
Did we say you picked up daggers and stuff? There was a whole bunch of them sitting around.
Wait, you do have that potion of enlarged person.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. That big. Actually, very irritating.
That'd really give me
Can it keep something bigger than itself in its stomach is the real
If you
question.
have an enlarged, it goes up as big as you can, and then it won't get any bigger.
Right.
That's crit spell.
But it will at least give him belly.
I can't. Well, she's already medium creature. You said that was only medium. I can't believe it fits inside a medium. Inside
Yeah,
a medium.
it has
That's weird.
It's a special cheating ability.
It's extra dimensional space.
Anything.
You can punch it from the inside.
No, would punching it from the inside provoke an attack of opportunity if you don't?
No.
Okay. Then you should punch it.
But
Seriously.
it would still, it's still subject to its damage reduction. So unless you have, I don't know what's your strength.
Pretty good. If you rage and punch, that's what you should do.
You should rage.
Because you can't use a two-handed weapon in here.
Well, that's true. The fact your armor class is down doesn't matter much, does it?
No, it does not.
It also won't get an attack of opportunity. So.
Unless there's a thing about getting pulled from the map. I don't know.
No.
So 14 to hit it from the inside.
That's not unfortunate.
You do gain hit points from rage.
Skin is just as thick.
Which is probably good because this is now the start of its turn.
15.
15 misses.
Okay. So you gain 2 hit points.
She gained 4 hit points.
4 hit points, 2 per level.
Yep.
We
What's
all
the
botched.
confusion?
17 into con.
We really botched our first round.
Your con goes down to 10, so you lose another.
So you're at effectively -4.
Yep. She has natural stabilize when she's raging though, so she stabilizes.
Yep.
She's still honestly engulfed.
Yeah, she's still going, but she is stable.
So
Yeah,
now,
no way
at this
you're out of
point,
there.
anyone who failed their save against confusion last round needs to save again.
That is not a legal rule. I can't read the edge.
Does 11 break it?
It's not.
How about 13?
13 does.
Does a natural 1 break it?
It's not.
2-1 natural ones on that.
Yeah, 2
15,
natural
16.
1s in a row.
Okay,
16.
so only
Scooter got out of
you and Physic are. So next up is that's it. That's its free actions. It hasn't even acted yet.
Stand by for pain.
So you're still grappled. So you take 3 damage and a point of con damage. And then now it only has 5 attacks.
So I went to an 11, so I lose 4 points.
No, so
1 per level.
yeah, and you're
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So you're 4th level. So starting with you, AC 16.
Nope.
Croc, AC 13. War Priest, AC 15.
23.
War Priest, AC 23.
Really?
Or at 24. 2 damage.
the problem with the CMD though.
And 24 CMD.
Well, mine is 16.
So you're grappled, and background to Croc, AC 17.
Nope.
So that is it. Alex.
I can act normally now. I'm gonna fire my my normal magic missile, which is 2d4 plus 1. Apparently we need to kill this thing sooner than later. So 3 plus, of course, 2, so only 5.
And 5 is enough.
Thank God.
Hoi.
Am I still confused?
You're confused for 1 round.
You don't know.
So, yeah, anybody who is still confused, give me a D100 roll.
83?
94.
Both of you
Yeah.
attack the nearest creature.
Can it be each other?
Yeah, that's fine. Give me an attack roll of each other.
I didn't hit you.
Sorry about this. So 25.
That hits.
Inflict damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nasty one in that context.
Alright, I'm giving a...
Looks like it's time to
George,
channel
if you
positive
used
energy.
your blunt arrows
Yeah, but
the round
initially we
before,
would have all.
you would have not had the issues we had here.
Although I went to 3 damage.
Oh, you only did 3 damage? Oh,
I
yeah, I rolled a
sorry.
1. Yeah, you only did.
So.
Don't worry. You're about to get better.
Yeah. We need some rounds of channel energy, I think.
Good idea. Everybody recover 4.
So you go back up to... It doesn't matter what your negative is, you just go back up to 4?
No,
or
no,
You go
Oh,
down.
that's right, that's right, that's right.
Before he does that, he probably rebukes her death.
Thank you. Very kind.
Stole your...
Recover 2
So,
and 6 more. 5 more. Total of 7.
So you have plus 3 then.
And then the 4.
And then 4 more because I channeled. I can't believe I forgot to.
Do you at some point ever get the Constitution back?
You recover at a rate of 1 per day.
Okay.
We take days to
Thank you.
rest.
Typically not.
Somebody has a restoration or something.
did any of you guys buy the restoration thing from the one I ran? The potion of lesser restoration.
I did not.
You're both pieces of shit.
Oh, savage.
Well, that's a bit judgmental.
Oh no, there's no judgment in that. That's just an analysis of the fact.
So you guys take a few minutes or
catch up.
heal up, catch your
All
breath.
right, who's still under the weather?
I'm fine.
I'm at 15 out
There-
of 22.
There's
She's
a door here that leads into the laboratory, which is on the map.
Does anybody
Very
need to puke?
specifically.
Time to channel. Everybody recover 5.
I'm maxed for what I can.
And that does include your proc.
Oh, somebody cast magical darkness? That's not cool.
It's the fog of war for places they haven't gone yet. It's like Diablo 2 up in here.
What's your health at?
These were 17 cents a piece.
What's our max hit points lowered to?
Walmart specials.
So it's 12 instead of 19, and then plus 2 for hit class of 21 is what it should be.
You don't change that.
Just
you
currently-
charge from the 1. So it's what, the D8 plus 1?
Okay, is anybody aside from her still under the weather?
I'm missing 2 hit points. It's not.
Then might as well channel.
Okay.
Everybody recover 2. Problem solved.
So you still got 21 hit points. So you're still gonna be fine.
Okay, and we're back. Hello, everybody.
And all that
Evil Bob here.
goes away at the end of the session.
Did I get? Did that up and running?
You recover at a rate of 1 per day.
Unless
Where's
you
my-
die.
Unless-
At the end of the
Where's my technical difficulties?
That's more of a permanent.
It's that one. Did it? No, it did not work.
Gain another
Dang
2.
it! I was really hoping that would have worked.
That he gave her.
Anyway,
So he wasn't. 2 more wasn't enough for her.
No, she's at 16 now. There we go. 6 more.
we're running with Mike Wizakowski.
Yeah, I have more health than you.
He's running his Azorius control.
Sad part is I'm the biggest tank here for hit point wise.
Oh, yeah, you got the kill level 4. How many points you got?
31. And that's actually.
Is he on?
Yeah.
Would anyone like to take a push on the armor? Get us through the dungeon run. Dungeon I might.
Who is Mike's opponent?
We can't press one enough to heal stuff back, and I will get us through it.
Hold that one in reserve.
So, back out into the hallway, you see some doors down that way, and a crook in the hall there, and another crook in the hall
Hold on.
further up ahead.
Oh, it sounds like Chase.
Yeah, we killed a couple of them earlier.
Use the road.
Yeah, that's the
Anything
road.
interesting in
I would say
Real giver or no, it's just
go to the next. Let's just go to the next door.
No, there was not really. There was the cells in the back. There was nothing else in there but the mouth.
If anyone disagrees with that order, change it now.
So as you're approaching, those doors that are directly to your right there, three matched doors stand on the quarter's east side. Each is carved with the images of lordly feasts, although a hooded gray figure appears in each image.
Chase Shank.
silently watching. Anyone who would like to attempt a knowledge religion check?
Let's do this.
There we go. Reset. There we go. Chase Shank playing Not a Mountain, and Mike Wizakowski playing his
So
troll deck.
You recognize this as the god Norgorber.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get rid of these victories because nobody's earned them yet.
I believe a evilish god of thieves and just stealth and trickery and evil.
Well, then I am without a doubt checking for traps. On these doors.
You know, I was thinking that was my god, but apparently I can't.
Oh, come on!
Really?
So you're telling me there's no traps?
There's no traps. There's no traps whatsoever. We're all
Okay, let's see here.
Well, it's a 1
Add
plus.
source.
Warburger is neutral evil.
Plus,
God
let's see,
of
my
greed,
traps knowledge
secret, poison,
is
and murder.
So it's a 13 here. I have a plus 12.
Titan, deck icons.
So, you don't see any traps,
There's a shot.
but you do hear several human voices conversing within.
Oh, can I hear what they're
We
saying?
should put on those robes and then attack them.
Actually, I have a robe with me, which is one of the reasons I grabbed it.
We're your prisoners?
How about the moment we open the door?
There we
you
go.
walk in, you're my prisoner.
I'm gonna run back here, grab a couple of daggers, hang them to people.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody should have a dagger.
Desktop.
And the rogues too.
Sure.
If I get eaten, I'll punch my way out.
Do we want to all robe up, or just some of us?
Of course.
It works.
Alright,
There we
alright.
go.
Do you want some
See, I have to roll.
Up and running, rock and roll. Off to the races. Finally, got it going.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Norberger does not like Sarenrae much at all.
I'll take your word.
That's left. Not right.
Does it even tell you who you worship?
This is right. Okay.
They only put a god on the fast.
Chase goes searching for tomorrow.
Alright.
Sure. I'll toss on the road.
Okay, well, I am going to.
We believe that it is still on
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Lady Azami's shoulder.
This indistinct bandit chatter.
But we might be
They're
wrong
talking
here.
about the local bowdy houses in the nearby
Okay.
town.
Let's get everyone all in position.
I'm going. Let me go in first. Alright.
You are attempting
We're searching for
to
tomorrow, and we found her.
All right.
pass yourselves off as
Chase has 3 cards in hand. Mike goes
and are you
fetching.
doing this literally just long enough to attempt to get a surprise
No shock.
round, or
He's
are
not
you
playing Shadow. He
attempting
doesn't
to
have to
carry
kill
the ruse
himself.
Beyond that?
I say long enough for a surprise round.
I don't think we're just. Who, no, no,
Yes,
let's
the
get-
god I rolled.
Furthermore,
Of course.
I wish to cast Bless. Everybody in my party,
Oh, excuse me.
including Scooter, gets a +1 to hit for the next 2 minutes.
Alright.
Open up the door.
4 mana down.
We'll do it long enough to get a surprise attack.
Nothing
I
else
feel like
happening.
I'm in a position where I can do a
Chase does have 2 Valakuts on
Good,
board,
position
so
yourselves
that's
all the way
unfortunate.
how you want, and then give me a bluff check as you enter the room.
You're leading, right?
Maybe I shouldn't.
Or anyone who has bluff.
That's what I don't have bluff.
Or disguise? Is it no? Disguise was just rolled in the bluff. Never mind.
And we're going with a Seaman
Oh,
Visions.
then disguise. Give me a disguise roll.
Draw the 1, and they both go. Now he's got to think about it.
Plus your crit roll, plus your.
And they're probably going to go bottom. From the up, top, and bottom.
Who do we say
1
we
top,
need?
1 bottom. Here we
You know
go.
what, before we go in,
Search for Nora comes off of
guidance myself.
Suspend, and yep, still on Lady Azami's shoulder.
Hey!
Valaka is active, I believe. Nope, 1, 2, 3, 4
Two
mountains.
of them are
Still
are
need
full,
3
but
mountains, I believe.
2 of them are not. So it will be.
But he does
we're
have
not gonna do
enough.
a surprise round. We're just gonna do a full
Nope, he
round.
still needs
and
2
the
more.
Back 2 of them will not act until the second round. So give me a second to write them down, and then we'll do a roll of initiative.
That's what I roll.
And
You can't
at
do
the end
that.
of turn, Mike is going to
Three is
V-click,
my number. You can't have it.
Sorry. You can get your sneak attack against these guys.
choosing Chase.
Hang on, wait.
They have organs.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. 12.
Scape Shift, Simian Spirit Guide, and yep, it's going to be the Scape Shift. That's going to get tucked.
5.
I think I'm talking first.
So, 1 more mountain, and Valaka is active.
What's the bonus for being
3 in the air to the face.
weapon focus?
+1 chase to hit.
Okay. Sorry.
And yes, that does stack with the +1 I gave you on the Bless.
Alright. So bless is +1.
Oh, we're talking for initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Hashtag Murky?
What's
Merton?
your bonus
Maybe it says
initiative?
mountain.
2.
It doesn't say mountain.
Karen. And what's your bonus to initiative?
It's 4.
4. Marcel.
Turn Valakut Spreading Seas. Gotta
Alfred,
control the Valakut game.
And Alex.
Chase draws for turn.
So many A names.
Does still have
Marcel,
monkey in
you are
hand.
up First.
Well, I am going to go after one of the close ones, and I am going to try
I
to sneak.
advise against that. There's,
Attack for 3 in the air. Chase goes 14.
At this
Mike
point,
passes
any of
turn.
them are
Jace chaws for
They're all flat-footed.
oh, look at
turn.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
One towards me.
Steve hits the board.
The other two are not
Steve.
gonna act.
Okay, so are you
Where are
going
we at?
around the table or are you jumping up onto the table?
Let's go around the table.
Now do that acrobatics roll.
That's what I'm not wanting to do.
So give me your attack roll.
Hey, it's Steve.
It doesn't
You're
matter.
going to roll a 1.
What's that?
It's always that.
They're always that, yeah. Alright, so I will attack with my rapier. So
So
17.
Steve on the stack, and we're going to
18 will hit as well.
So 4, 7 plus 10.
click gets valicated to death.
11 damage.
nice piece of die roll.
Yeah, that sucked.
Field of Ruin targeting the actual Valakut.
But it's enough, so.
Steve still on the stack.
That monster thing. Alright.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's kind of like a rope-a-dope. It's like real easy, super hard.
Yep, I've got a line of sight for that guy, so I will stay where I am, do a flurry of blows.
Get out of the way. Step into the room. Get out of the way.
He's back here shooting with a bow.
Yeah, I'm here. I can see through the door to that guy.
Okay.
So if I don't move, I can shoot twice. So attack is gonna be
Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, 5 other mountains, so Jace hits the board. Chase fetched out a mountain. Valakut on the board. Steve attacks Jace.
Yep.
That'll probably drop him.
4 cards in Mike's hand. Chase casts the monkey. Doesn't need it for Mania.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
When you crit with a bow,
It hurts.
At low levels. It certainly does. Karen.
So what's the difference between
And we're going to Fate Seal Chase.
wasn't you're unconscious.
He's going to keep that one on top. And we're going to just go ahead and destroy the
Because
monkey.
If it actually came up and he had to channel, that guy was only at -1.
Or
That
put
guy
the
was
monkey 2 from the top.
I was just curious.
So
And you
he
do
could
gain
potentially- it
3
It
life.
obviously doesn't look like it will come up in this particular instance. Karen, that's.
So basically, that guy got healed. That's down and bleeding. Nope, back up. The other guy healed.
Steve goes at Jace.
It was 1, 2, 3 then.
Yeah,
No. There or there on top of the table.
So Steve gets blocked by a colonnade. Colonnade gets bolted.
Guys that are,
You
yeah,
could
that.
do a double move action if you want.
And Chase just lets Steve die. And taking a Celestial Colonnade down with him. Seems like a fair trade. I approve.
Orin.
Can I go on the table?
With an acrobatics check.
You've got a massive
You got-
penalty.
You got heavy armor.
Oh, I should have done the acrobatics then. I wasn't thinking about it.
Don't get fancy. Go over and hit him.
Bull rush the table.
So do you have 20 or 30 if you want? Now I got
It does become a 4/4 flyer with Vigilance. So we have Gideon and Jace down on the board right now.
Only you had
That's
Next
Gideon
level on the thing.
of the trials, it looks like. And he,
charge to here and pull armor.
Buff yourself and then you got 30.
Chase just cannot beat it right now. So Mike Wizakowski pulls up game number 1 and takes home the blue victory. I don't think.
No, but I can
That's what I
still do
said.
something.
It's only
There we
20
go.
Right there.
sideboard action. And while we're looking at the sideboards, I would like to remind everybody that we are still collecting subscriptions over at the YouTube channel, The Zone 521. Now, I'm not just asking for outright subscriptions. I'm actually going to give something in return for those subscriptions. What am I going to give for those subscriptions? Well, that's very straightforward. Mr. Ben Seidel has lovingly donated his very slappable face for the cause, so not only are you helping out the channel and supporting the magic that we all love, bringing you weekly,
And I'm making sure he knows I do.
bi-weekly, twice a weekly, modern wonderfulness from Central Illinois, but you will also get to see Mr. Ben Seidel get slapped on cam. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be loud, and it's gonna take care of everything. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets. Subscribe to The Zone 521 over on YouTube, and together we can slap Ben Seidel.
Cover 2 points.
Okay. He is
Getting shuffling up, Chase and Mike looking to close out this one. Or Chase looking to get even, Mike hoping to make it 2-0, because Scape Shift is a very scary deck, despite Valakut not being a mountain and all. Chase decides to play first, obviously, as we head into game number 2.
Not very well. 11.
That will hit his flat-footed.
And again, this week I am flying solo on Thursday, because Master Snell is in-house, not live via satellite like it usually is, but I'm also trying out kinder, gentler, soft-spoken Evil Bob. If you like it, go ahead and leave me a comment below to say how much you enjoy it. If you don't like it, let me know that too, so I'll know never to do it again. Not for a full episode anyway. But any input is good input, and I always enjoy reading your comments. So you can let me know in chat, or you can leave a comment over on the YouTube page. Either way, I'll get it, and we can go forward from there.
You can't have it.
Yeah, 5 total. Yeah, he does not have a
Chase starts off with Mountain,
Scooter.
Mike, Plains Island, and we're going to go ahead and Spreading Seas the Valakut to go ahead and just take that out of the equation.
Okay. Let's see.
Guttural Response.
She does.
So I'll let her try that. I'm going to try something.
Guttural Response. Or, no, not a guttural response. It's a, the Destroy. Destroy an enchantment. Its controller gains 4 life.
He's helpless.
For Nature's Claim, I believe, yes.
Step on this guy as you go by.
Field of Ruin down. Chase really wants that Valakut to stay safe,
Acted yet? Would this be a sneak attack?
but I believe it's going to get Field of Ruined right here.
And take a +1 while you do it.
Yep. 16.
It's a hit.
Definitely probably a hit, but 24.
24 will definitely hit.
Field of Ruin takes out Valakut. Attacking Valakut as if it were a Tron deck. Not a bad strategy. Now, if only there was a surgical extraction to get rid of Valakut altogether, Chase would be left beat down with the Titans, which is still a very good offensive plan, just not Valakut-y.
Free action, I call out view surrender.
Mike goes into his turn proper, draws his card.
Diplomacy.
Gosh, I wish I could have gotten that blue webcam to work, or blue hand cam to work. I'll have it set back up for next Thursday, though.
The old silent treatment.
Technically, a diplomacy check takes 10 rounds.
We're going to go ahead and fetch out a land.
That would be an intimidate
Mike does
check.
have some extra
But again,
life to
when
play
he's
with a little
acting
bit. It's
until
going to
his
go with the
turn. So you
Azorius
can't tell
stamped
whether he's intending to
hollowed fountain.
surrender.
Chase does have guttural response in hand, just ready to go, along with another mountain, which he drew another mountain. Pass his turn over to Mike Wizakowski. Keep wanting to say Mike Wazowski, and that's just not right at all.
So you roll D20.
Mike.
That's a 1.
So many ones in this game.
As long as they're not threes, that's fine.
Okay. Oregon?
Let's see here.
Wow, he still hasn't attacked me?
More water.
Mike plays a search for his Kanta.
More water? I'm dead serious.
Anonymous.
No, water and then 5-foot step next to him.
And Chase goes with Through the Breach.
I endeavor to tie him up.
What kind of answer do you have, Mr. Wizakowski?
Physic.
Doesn't matter, because whatever it is, it's going to be... Through the Breach gets negated.
In the way? Yeah, I'm always in the way. Wherever I go, I'm in the way.
Easy to waterboard him.
I will hold my action to Ray of Frost him in.
Chase casts Primeval Titan the hard way.
Waterboarding's been invented yet, but
I'm about to invent it.
And we're joined in the booth by Ms. Jackie Akel. How you doing, Jackie?
I'm doing alright.
That's not too bad. I'm going with soft-spoken, gentle Evil Bob tonight.
Fair enough.
Breaking it down, lounging it out.
Yeah, anybody who was holding their action can jump back in at this
At
point.
any rate.
Frost at him, if he's trying to flee.
So,
What, too?
Mike has a search for his Kanta, and Chase is looking at, or Chase has a prime time, locked and loaded, ready to go. But everything got Supreme Verdicted away. So, there goes the prime time.
Aw.
Mike looking to seal out this game or this match in 2 games, so we don't have another shot at getting it out there. And even though Mike has been trying to control the Valakut game, Chase did successfully get 2 more onto the field. So
Yeah.
this is a scape shift, and it's gonna close out the game here unless Mike does have an answer. And that's going to get guttural response and
Oh.
scape shift and win.
Oh.
Chase sacrificing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's going to go get 7 mountains, which are all going to trigger for 6
Oh, yeah.
apiece. So 35 damage coming right at Mike's face.
Alright, about acrobatics.
Oh, poor Mike.
So how did your match go?
I think I went against Dragist in the Affinity.
That's unfortunate.
12.
Yeah. It's just I can't keep up the pace. That's my problem.
You run out of gas fairly quick.
No, I don't have anything starting out to really get it going half the time.
Ah, I see.
Like game 1 I had a pretty good run, then game 2 I just dropped the ball so hard it fell into the next state.
Bold a strike for the lane next door, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Well, wasn't quite up to your flavor, but maybe I'll try something better next time.
Well, I think I probably should have really thought about what I said, and like Norn Sisters, there's a lot going on in there that it's like I need a lot of time to work with.
Yeah,
like
they're-
I'd need a more casual setting than a tournament setting to figure it out.
All right. Loud and clear, I'll go with something a bit simpler next time.
He seems mightily intimidated. He just seems to be attempting to flee.
What can I bring that's simpler?
give him a whack.
See, we do have a prisoner already tied up, so.
Huh. I don't know. I don't know.
I think I might bring mono green next week, so that's gonna be interesting.
How do you feel about boggles?
And a minimum of
About what?
Boggles.
What's that?
Bogles, Boggles. The namesake card is a little bugger called the Slippery Boggle. This guy is a 1/1 with hexproof for 1. Now,
Nice.
the point of Boggles is you put him out, you can target him, but your opponent can't. You just pile high enchantments on him
Yeah.
and then turn it sideways.
And then win. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Quick, fast, cheap spells. The only thing that really wrecks you is a chalice on 1, but there are ways to get around that.
Yeah.
So I'll piece together Boggles and I'll bring that for you to choose from next week then.
All right.
All right, Boggles it is. We got a Boggles player here tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Matt Ayers.
Mm.
He's out there. He asked if he should play. He was on the fence about Abzan or Boggles, and I said, "Oh, you gotta play Boggles." So he did. Okay, I guess everybody did start back at and the same thing. So Chase is at 20. Matt goes for a spreading seas that got Nature's Claim. So he's back up to 23 after a fetch. So this seemed to go well for Mike last game, but unfortunately it didn't end well. So pays another life to go fetch out another land. It's probably going to be a hollow. Oh, it goes for a basic island.
More water.
No, I went to all the trouble to keep him alive. Anybody want to ask him a question?
Talk.
Diplomacy. What are you guys doing here? That's appropriate.
This is weird.
Yeah, Chase Pack and one of my favorite gotcha spells, the Guttural Response.
What does it do?
It is an instant that's hybrid red or green, and it's counter target blue instant. It's literally a guttural response. You know,
Yeah.
I cast a spell.
Yeah.
I mean, this is our hideout. We're called the
Tell us about
Splinters.
tell us about bringing traps.
We might have killed
That thing's pretty ugly.
Is there a
There are these traps out in the hallways that spit gas on you.
There it is.
is there any door,
Counter target blue instant.
Yeah, there's
For
one
one
mana.
trying to flee through.
what
Nice.
does this door lead to?
The kitchen? Is it for that?
Kitchen? Is there any kitchen?
So we're searching for tomorrow.
Usually, it's the kitchen and then back out to the hallway.
How many other people are down here?
It is a cryptic, and it's going to be a counter draw, I believe. So no searching for tomorrow. We've already found her so many times. It's on Lady Azami's shoulder.
Yeah. My games against Mike, I could have really, like, if I had played things a little bit smarter, I definitely could have cranked out a win there. I know that.
Yeah.
Like, I cranked out the win game 1, but then I just kind of fumbled with my disperses. Wait, yes. The one to bounce the
One mana sorcery bounce bounce a permanent.
yes.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I realize it's not the Jace I have to be scared of. It's the Gideon.
Yeah, because
'Cause-
you have to keep Gideon off the board because it doesn't matter if he has no cards in library as long as Gideon's there. He doesn't
Yeah.
lose. And that is the point of Gideon. And if you don't have an answer for him, he's just there.
Yep.
But you could always attack him, I guess, with your Jace, or with your Jace's familiar. But
The problem is that he kept doing the thing where it's like, oh, Jace's Phantasm can't do damage, and it's just like,
that's why you need two of them.
okay.
Yep. Once you have the emblem, you just start protecting himself with his top ability. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on which side you're on, Gideon doesn't have an ultimate. There is no ultimate to Gideon. He is himself the ultimate.
Yes. He is
Because,
the muscle wizard, and he's going to cast Fist.
Yeah, because he makes it so you can't lose. He prevents the damage, or he turns himself sideways and gets in at your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
But Gideon do as Gideon does.
I say we let him go.
Hard casting Search for Tomorrow, no suspend here, so we found it. I explained the whole Search for Tomorrow joke, right? Before, haven't I?
I don't remember. You might have explained it to somebody else, but not me.
I'm just gonna go ahead and let here.
See, tomorrow, there's a card, Search for Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You find a basic land, you can suspend it. But tomorrow is Azami's Familiar from Kamigawa.
Nice.
So whenever somebody says I'm search or cast Search for Tomorrow, it's like, oh, well there it is. It's on Lady Azami's shoulder. 'Cause it's Azami's Familiar,
Nice.
which is a really nice card. Unfortunately, he does cost 6 to cast, but
Ooh,
if you
what
can
is-
get him down, if you would draw a card, you look at the top 3 cards of your library instead, put 1 into your hand and the rest on the bottom in any order. So
Ah.
he's definitely powerful, but he does cost 6.
Yep, there's that big old bump to get over.
Gideon on the board and turns sideways to fight Chase, and he does have the emblem out.
Yep.
Yeah, through this one, I'll lead the way.
So that's the kitchen.
You won't learn, will you?
Never.
That is the kitchen, and there's not really anybody there. The room serves the kitchen, a large hearth takes up most of the south wall.
Don't
There's a basin for
think
washing up
I've
dry goods,
got
provisions,
that
etc.
out. So
We don't have, I don't think we have time to stay for lunch.
Then there's the
Oh,
door
by the
that
way,
leads back out into the hallway.
By the way, is anybody injured?
Search for Tomorrow does resolve.
Perception in there to see if
Nope,
there's
not that one.
There is
Stuff of interest.
Okay, well, 95.
Are there
Chase
any good
casts through the breach at the end of Mike's end step.
there are
I have no-
dry goods, provision, and provisions. So yes,
Hmm.
there's some
Where-
dry, chewy rations.
Any booze?
Where'd
Probably
it
some
go?
booze.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Oh.
It got
Oh.
moved.
No, we don't.
That's odd.
Irritate the DM.
Wow.
Wow.
I actually.
If you need
Okay.
magical items, unless they're expensive.
What?
At least one of the spells requires you to use
So there's a door back here that wasn't checked. This door here, a set of double doors here, and a door here. Or you
That's
can go all the way back to the
Elspeth.
doors.
Tyranny of options.
That's a
I don't think I have Gideon.
Oh.
Oh well. Another time. Chase goes down to 6, or another 12, takes another Gideon swing. Mike also has a search for his Kanta working up.
You do not hear any sounds in there.
I recommend the double doors.
Yeah,
So it looks like
let's do it.
Chase got through the breach.
Listen carefully to the double door. I want to know if I should be burning off another block.
Mike checking out his graveyard to see if there's any help there.
I did in the previous room was worn off by
Yes.
Decides to pitch that to get himself in his Kanta.
I get to the bliss spell runs a minute per level.
You don't hear anything. That opens up into a hallway. And let me double check that. Yes. So it opens up into a hallway, and over here it switches to a cavern. The large natural cave has been widened by excavation. Masonry walls and enclosed structures within the cave, including what looks like a temple to the north.
That reminds me, I need to ask Dan something.
To the west.
I did see a watery grave up there in the case.
What's that?
I did see a watery grave up there in the case, so I was just like, I want to know how much that is.
This door
Same
here.
with that archive trap.
This door back here, that door there, or through here, double doors, or third
Gideon
door.
turns sideways one more time to get 4 more damage onto the board. Chase casts Scape Shift.
thing here. We could just like
we're going to
Sure.
I mean, we're gonna have to get it over with
So
sometime.
let's do a
Four.
the door.
Good idea.
and we're going to search for use as Kanta to find.
23.
Chase did not have an answer.
You hear a woman's voice.
Chase did not have a guttural response to.
Alright.
So
I'm going to cast guidance on you to kick open the door.
Mike pulls out the victory over Chase. Chase goes down in a blaze of glory. That's absolutely spectacular. I mean, this was a really good game. Very close, very tight knit. 3 matches or 3 games. So was so good, so powerful. But unfortunately, Chase just
Lesson as well. You know,
I'm doing the blessing of
just
war.
Chase couldn't get it done this time. So
put this on before you go in.
Chase goes 1-5 on the year. That's really surprising. I thought he was better on cam, but I guess he just keeps running into brick walls. And Mr. Wizakowski goes up 2 on the year. Mike has not yet lost. He has drawn, but he has not lost. Now,
Also, I'm going to burn off my
that
second
being
breath
said,
spell.
let's see
Good time for
who's
it.
up on ye old random number generator.
Now they just want to talk.
Now, the only question is, are we going to take
Hmm. What do we got? What do we got?
The first.
Mr. Zach Johnson. Zach Johnson is on burn, so let's see what we can do about getting him up.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
put it
going
out
to
the
take
door.
this moment to take a step out and talk to Mr. Johnson and see if he's willing to go up on camera. And while I'm out, I want to
That's a good
let's get
one.
rid of these victories. They don't mean anything right now. We get rid of Chase and the escape shift and leave you with a Oofy Preserve picture and the sultry sounds of Pathfinder doing battle.
It's very easy at that player.
Nice.
It'll be 28 once I'm
5.
Someone.
I'm glad I cast the bless now, rather
You
than
could toss on your
Physics.
shield ally. And divine shield.
You rolled it on a 3.
So 6 for Fessy, 5 for Scoot.
My modifier is 1.
Jesus Christ. Absolute worst every round. 19. I think I'll roll with 18.
You just always have to roll the same numbers.
We're a consistent bunch.
Far from it. Oh, I'm 16.
See, you did come kick in the door in a confident manner. Yeah.
25.
Gonna run up and stab.
17.
I got to put the real key in so I get credit. Yes.
16.
Line the way again.
No, I think it's 16.
What's your modifier?
+2.
Possibly
Plus 1.
I have to ask.
Okay. So, Marcel, you are first.
Okay, so when the door's open, what do I see?
You see, this lady.
The random number generator of fate has given us
This Taryn Doss, and it looks like she is instructing
a return.
her acolytes in the ways of Norbert.
I'd say she's our main target, right?
Presumably.
And I assume I have surprise on her.
Zach
I mean, right this second.
Johnson.
Okay, so how far away is she?
She's more than that.
She's more than 30? Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and take out, let's see.
Burn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'll go to the far
Okay.
and I will
Stab.
stabby stab.
Okay, coming back in. Get rid of the Oofy Preserve logo. It's the return of Master Snell. Yay!
A minimum plus your
I'm so happy to see him back. The fates have smiled on us once again. Master Snow returns because he came out here on Thursday, so we got to show him
15 to hit?
all of our support.
Yeah, that hits.
So Master Snow, not on the red side. He's down here on blue this time.
6 damage.
And he is still playing his dumb Derp Shadow deck. So
11.
And you had one round?
okay, Derp Shadow versus Mr. Zach Johnson, which I don't think we've had up yet for a while. So Zach Johnson, there you go, buddy.
Give me a will save.
Me?
Yep.
Da, 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 da.
Is it enchantment?
It is.
So I have a 16.
You are successful.
And Zach Johnson is playing Red Deck Wins.
No, she
Burn,
cast
if you will.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we saw her.
Yes. Which you could identify if you had
Titan
spellcraft.
deck
Everybody else can see it.
icons.
Well, I definitely do not have spellcraft.
Alfred.
I believe it's going to be under red. There it is.
Modifier
Red
plus
Deck
2 rounds
Wins.
for each level beyond first.
The burn is strong with this one. Let's see if the burn can take out the Derp Shadow before the Shadow takes out the burn. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Zach already fetching down and shocking himself to 17.
I intend to try to deal with her spells. That's my goal. How many
And we're going to start off with a Goblin Guide to get in for 2 to reveal a Tassiger. So now we know Tassiger is going to be in hand.
She's cast a spell, so she's not.
And Snow's going to go fetch and going to get rid of that Tasker because I guess he didn't want it right now. And we're going to fetch ourselves out.
Orin.
So as a swift action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Ooh, not shocking. I guess he feels that Burn's going to do all the direct damage for him, so he doesn't have to get the
30.
burn in place.
Not for him.
Not for him.
So no shock.
And then for 5.
Snow's going to play a
So,
polluted Delta.
Alex.
How close are these two together? What's the... Are they within 15?
5, 10. Depends what type of spell you're using.
If I was doing magic missile, I would split it between two.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me within whatever I need to see to be able to see both of them.
Snow passes the turn with 2 lands ready to go. Zach plays
Okay. And I will...
Quick
magic missile,
land.
split between both of
Plays
them.
down a Swift Spear.
And it is a toppling one, so I'm making a trip attack.
And another Goblin Warrens.
A 20.
Or Goblin, Goblin Guide. So, Snow gets 1 land. We're going to bolt the Goblin Guide down, and he's going to take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Swifty with no,
Plus 9, 15 on the other guy.
Do you want to give me some damage?
let's see here. Looks like we're piling in on this one. What can I offer? How about... That's a good one.
And 2 to that guy. 3, the tricks work.
Karen.
Wherever you want to be.
20, 25. Yes, you have.
Snow's going to fetch out for 1.
I've seen how tough you are. I'd say you can go anywhere you want.
Are you raging?
Yes,
20 will hit. Yeah.
You get an extra 4 added to that. But it
And we're going to go with the steam vents. Or scalding tarn. Whichever one is the shock. It's blue, it doesn't matter.
I didn't think I needed the top of the spell, but I figured I might as well. I wanted to use it. Yeah.
Physics, cool.
The steam vents is the shock, so he goes with the steam vents. Or not. So, Snow daringly goes to 10 on Burns' rules. Let's see if Zach can finish this one out, or if Snow's going to have a snappy response. And again, I would like to remind everybody that Thursday Modern is filmed in front of a live Pathfinder audience. Derp Shadow comes down and is currently a 3-3. Now, Snow could dismember something to make it if he tries to bolt it out of the way. But let's find out how this fares first.
See the individual lying down.
You can.
I do not recognize her as a member of my party, so it's time for punishment.
And Zach goes fetching for a basic mountain, I'm betting. Yes, that is a basic mountain.
That's 11, 12, 13. Range touch.
Dynamite play, Zach. Let's see how it plays out.
Take 7.
Oh. And he casts the Eidolon of Revelry.
And Marcel.
And that's going to get Snapcaster in response, so he doesn't take the damage. No counterspell, so let's see what we got going on with that.
I'll go right over the.
I've been running with no battery this whole time, so hope everything's good on my end.
You still provoke. She can take a penalty
So we've got
for
2
attacking
Derp
you
Shadows
once you
and a
provoke,
Path
but you would
and
still
a
provoke
Snapcaster.
unless you tumble through.
They are
That's what
5/5s.
I was doing acrobatics too.
Yep.
Looks like we've got a Lava Spike and something that's not good, so Zach's going to go to 11 on the attack.
Do you want to be here or here?
Let's go with the corner. 'cause
And
that way
Rift
somebody else
Bolt.
can come around if they need to.
Like the barbarian.
Zach's going to take 2 because of the Eidolon, and Snell's going to take 3 to the face.
I get
Those
there,
are
man, I just-
massive.
That's a crit. It's roll to confirm because it was a 19 and I've got that oil of.
Yeah. All you needed was a 15 plus to.
That's what I thought.
You might still.
12.
Razor's Edge, Snell, Razor's Edge. Can he pull this one out, or is he going to fall into the burn?
4, 12, 16, 17.
He does have mass amounts of damage.
Is it a flat-footed?
Sitting on his side of the board, and all he's got to do is clear a path. Lava Spike straight to Snell's face,
Don't
and
lose Dex. You're not any of that. You can do everything.
Snell.
on the ground.
Stubborn denial, so Zach takes 2 on the exchange, and Snell takes
No, she's not
2.
flat-footed.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, the 17.
17 hits.
So that confirms the critical?
Correct.
And gets the skull crack through. Snell dead on arrival.
5 plus 11.
Snell always says that Snell says that Shadow is a good matchup against Burn because if they wait until you're low, then you're just going to pick them to death. If they go after your creatures, you just make them bigger by sacking a little bit more life. And if they go after your life total, well, then they're making their own creatures bigger. So he says it's a good matchup against Burn, but I, for one, just don't see it. But here's to seeing how he gets to the rest of the match.
Not a chance. Okay.
22.
It is DC 12. 5 damage, save for half.
Oh, is it an area effect?
As she channels negative energy, because channel does not provoke.
Evasion.
It's a will save, not a reflex save. Evasion only works on
Good try,
reflex
though.
saves.
Half round up or down?
Round down.
Zach looking on how to sideboard, and Let's see here.
Channel energy.
He's a little far up on the mat, so I can't say for sure how he's looking to do this.
It's the advantage of being an evil cleric. That brings up Alfred.
But
Yeah, I'm just
Snow.
gonna set this out because you don't want to use arrows.
Orin.
I think she needs.
Snow is rocking and a rolling, a bipping and a bopping.
So what do I get for her?
Let's see how everything plays out here.
Step, by the way.
Good idea.
So
And
what are all my bonuses? on
additional
top of
sideboarding
stuff?
happening, and
Prone and bless.
why they finalize the sideboards, I want to remind everyone that we are live on stream, Crabhammer69, the channel, every Tuesday and Thursday, 6:30 Central-ish. We get going when the tournament goes, and people sometimes show up a little late. It is a bit of a time crunch, but we do get going, and then live
Remember that temporary
Thursdays on YouTube at Titan, and due to a bandwidth issue with the building, and it's just not working out well at the zone, those get posted to YouTube afterwards. But every match does go up on YouTube, regardless if it's directly live or if the stream is posted afterwards.
I'll just 5-foot step up and just do it.
And I'm gonna start getting into a little bit more additional content to go up on the YouTube channel besides just the stream. So look forward to that too.
20, then I'd lose 4 because she's laying down.
I know I've teased Project Debodu before, but it didn't work out with our current system and setup, and we're just not able to get that one up off the ground. But there are other ways that we can enjoy the channel without just live streams. But
A D3, so my 4 doesn't count. 3. As she's chilled to the bone.
Karen.
It's ridiculous that you know it might just touch it.
Yes, you can get her.
There's conflicting
This is one of the
So she's on the ground and we're all just kicking her ass.
Sure, but she tried to curse you with negative energy, which I rolled very poorly on. That could have been 12 damage. So 21 will hit.
alright, let's see what we got here. Zach with a very hairy arm. That's about all I can deduce from this.
So those scouts had 2 more, or each had another potion of cure light wounds. She has
Keeping the
her
Pathfinder
potion
group
of
entertained as much as you guys at home, so
Yes.
a +1 rapier and +1 chain shirt, which
Mind
will
if I see that potion?
appropriately disappear at the end of the scenario. But if anybody uses chain shirt or rapier, they
Zach, not liking his 7, decides to mold a 6 to see if he likes those 6 any better than the 7.
Like knock her down one because that kept her from using her invisibility.
I'll take the chain shirt.
Alright, this mutagen has like 30 minutes left on it, so let's go.
Invisibility to the rogue because he will automatically get a sneak attack. When he's oh, you do? Probably the
Just haven't had any time
Come
to
on,
use it.
Cal, it'd be funny.
and give me a perception check. DC 10. Never mind. Not, you find a cavity in the altar that holds 4 ceremonial candlesticks, each worth 80 gold, as well as a masterwork silver dagger.
Masterwork dagger.
I don't know what that means.
means it hits
+1
a-
to attack.
Oh, +1. Yeah, I'll take that.
So now you have this door, this room back here, this room back here. all the way
Zach
back
does
around to
not
bars,
like
so
the
this door.
6 he drew. Is he gonna go to 5? Dare he go to 5? Nope.
Okay, everybody line up.
Snow.
Alright.
Everybody recover 5.
Look what she rolled on her 2d6. Don't
Zach.
save from that versus positive energy.
Actually, you can if you want to. I very rarely.
Oh, I'm sorry.
have
There's
somebody-
also
Plays a
there's
fast
also a set of
land.
double doors this way.
Snell
So which
goes to 16 on 2 shock lands.
this way?
Yeah. So who was taking that invisibility potion? I mean, I really think it'd be silly and pointless for him.
And Zach playing conservatively. No goblins, no swift spears, so
I don't even do sneak attack.
let's see what we got going on.
Yeah, but when the guy with a shit ton of AC
It's a fetch and untap a shock, so
I'm a cleric of Sarah.
or gets a tapped shock land,
Because I've
so
got my advantage, so I can go and control myself. So I don't need it.
Give me a.
let's see what we got going on here.
Hey, Mr. Track guy, you want to check the track?
Boros Charm is the draw.
Natural 20.
You ever wish you had a remote controlled camera?
My perception traps.
I do.
Perception's a plus 12, so 32.
Zach still on
A small black human
still on
card, 61
conservative
strength,
wait and
marker
see
and
move.
intrusion. Inside a finely woven rug, subtle tan and more
Snow goes
pattern
cracking.
covers the floor of his bedroom. A garter robe
Maybe Zach's just gonna let Snow
closed
kill
by
himself
walls
down
in the northeast corner.
and then just hopefully just barrage him
Stands a large
to death
wardrobe.
through an onslaught of spells.
Alright, go search the room.
Oh, pardon me.
Looking
Good
for
night,
loot.
one.
Yeah.
I've gone and got the hiccups again.
Wasting all my stuff like this.
So
28.
the
11.
wardrobe is.
I'm sure that's not pleasant to listen to. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Disabled
Oh, I
device.
can unlock it.
It's a combination.
Snow bolts his own face to make Shadow a 3/3 and drops 2 of them on the board.
You can still try the key though, right?
Now he's tapped out, so Boros Charm to Snell's face.
Sorry, I thought 26 would be. Yeah.
Snell so 6 and Lava Spike,
I'm gonna.
Skull Crack, and
Wood.
victory to Snow.
Inside, you find a chest.
Woo! Zach pulls out the victory over Master Snow.
Silver.
I would say upset, but
Onyx pieces worth
it is
50
Burn.
and a spire
I respect
and
Burn a whole lot more than I do Derp Shadow, as we know. Oh
It's a
my.
magic item that when you say the right,
Okay.
you hold it, touch the spire, and say the right rune, it takes you to that.
Snow picks up his 5th loss,
Okay.
and Mr. Johnson
And you guys did find the sliding passage into
goes up 2-1 on the year.
the secret door.
Grats.
This is their coffee lounge.
From here, in the bathroom.
I'm gonna try to find out if we have a 4th
The
round.
next
We do not have a 4th round tonight, so that's gonna do us for this edition of Thursday Modern, live from Titan Games in Peoria, the Casbah of Peoria Gaming, where card floppers and dice chuckers live in harmony.
Is that a mimic?
We had
no.
lots of really good matches coming in tonight. We saw Master Snell win one and lose one. We saw Mike Wizakowski take on another competitor and send him into the loss column. So Mike 2-0-1 on the year. Snell sitting pretty at 20 over 500 at 25-5. Zach Johnson getting a victory over Master Snow, which is a rare sight in some cases. And we didn't get to see Jackie on cam, but we also didn't get to see Dragist on cam, but we did see Chase take another loss. And Snow started off strong against Jordan Wu, so we got to see Tron go down, and we also got to see Derp Shadow take a loss. So, very good match altogether, or very good night altogether, in my opinion. But my opinion is my own, and it's probably wrong. Anyway, that's gonna do us for tonight. So,
That's +2.
3
That's higher.
and done. We're out of here. I've been Evil Bob, your resident head of the box, reminding you that however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Tuesday.